Welcome. Today we are going to be typing on this absolute beauty, which is a Royal Arrow from 1949. Her name is Mildred, and we will be typing names. This should be plugged in. Where did the paper go? Wait, let's fix some things while we wait for y'all to arrive. Forgive the motion happening right now with the camera. I am trying to plug it in. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so I have some paper here, but I thought I had other paper, but I must have dropped it somewhere. Never. Always tardy, but never intentionally, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to Friday Night Type Night. I'll be your host today. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hi, Lori. Hi, Anwar. Hi, Jody. Hi, Leaf. Wonderful to see you. Friday night type night with, I'm going to say poet, Erica Taylor, because I'm trying to be braver, and that is where we're at. So, welcome one and all. Welcome to Lori, Sean, Jody, Anwar. Thank you. All right, so was today a better day than yesterday? Yes. And will tomorrow be a better day than today? Also yes. So whatever day you're having today, welcome. And I hope it gets a little bit brighter while we are here. Now, tomorrow, just as a reminder, I stream every single night, except tomorrow I will be at Waterfire in Providence, Rhode Island, making poetry live for anyone who happens upon my little booth. So, I don't know if you can call it a booth, my little stand. But if you would like to come say hello, absolutely please do so if you're in the area. Okay, so, hello. Hi, Ola. I do have a website. It's TreasuredLetter.com. I write custom poetry on there using this typewriter. I type everything out. I seal the envelope with wax, and I mail it. So, looks like this by the time it arrives. I feel like this one matches the vibe of this outfit today. Anyway, so we are going to be typing away. I'm going to write everyone's names in and outlaw my mail. Oh, you know what? I didn't put this on the thing right. Hold on a minute. All right. I'm fixing the typewriter, y'all. There we go. Friday night type night. It is not. This is a very old dress that I found when I was cleaning, and I was like, huh, wonder if this still fits, because I've never worn it out. So I've only worn it on stream before now. But it was a gift from my sister, and I had nowhere to wear it, so I wear it with y'all. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, they're very kind. I like the giant bow, personally. It gives it like a, I don't know if it's 1980s or like early 1990s, that vibe, which I like. I like over the top things, which a lot of the stuff from like the 80s seems to be, in my opinion. So I wish it had pockets. It doesn't have pockets, and I keep looking for them, convinced that they're there, but they're not. All right, so back on track. Welcome one and all. And just as a reminder, our goal for today is $50 in sales or donations, and we're trying to get 50 likes. So, hi, Joseph. There we go. I'm just writing everybody's name for good vibes, good times. Ella, hello, welcome. And just to have a good day. Now, tomorrow I'm going to pick apples, and apparently you have to tell them how many apples you want, and it was by pound, and I don't know what that entails. So I may have like 10 pounds of apples, and then, because that was the smallest amount, but that sounds like a lot of apples. So I've never been apple picking, I don't know, but I will let y'all know tomorrow. I'm going on a double date. All right, so that's wonderful, Joseph. I hope that it is. Thank you, Anwar. Y'all are amazing. All right, so yes, tomorrow I'll be live. If you don't know what water fire is, it's in Providence, Rhode Island, which is the capital city and the only city in Rhode Island. And what it is the river that goes through the city has baskets, and they light fires in the baskets that are very large. They're like big campfire, bonfire kind of fires down the whole river, and it's just a really lovely way to go out and have a nice time for free. So it's just a very sweet thing. At the very top or the very bottom, it depends which way you look at it. In my eyes, the very top, there is like a big circular pool of water, and then they make a giant circle of fire there. That's around where I am, and there's a gondola, and it's really pretty. So I'm hoping that people enjoy the poetry that I write them there. We shall see. I've also never picked strawberries. I did go to a pumpkin patch and like select a pumpkin before, but that's the only thing I've done, is cut my own pumpkin off of a vine, which was very exciting. Someone psychotic just gave me really sharp shears and was like, have at it. And I was like, sure, you know what? Absolutely. And Dan was like, So I'm so clumsy. Thank you. Okay. Go. All right. I'm writing everybody's names in. And so today was a good day. I worked on poetry. I am helping someone edit a book of theirs. I did a special order card for someone. I am hustling. I'm working on orders. I'm doing a lot. Me too, Leaf. I'm really excited. Zoe. Welcome. Hello, hello. So, I forgot to put the date on this. Whoopsie. We'll just go back and put it now. Okay, and then we go back to where we were. Something like that. All right. John, why I put your name on there? I know. This would, well, 2026 would be the second year I've been working on it. Very exciting. Amanda, welcome. Hello, hello. I had squash. I made squash the other night, and I took all the seeds and roasted them, and it was so good. It was so good. So I got more of that. It's a farm nearby, and it's delicata. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because I only looked it up and then read it. Anyway, I made that, and the seeds are really good, and the squash was really good, and I was so proud of myself because I cooked, that means. But I love roasting pumpkin seeds. I love them. I haven't had them yet. Moonlight. Welcome, my friend. You're going to have good vibes tomorrow. Dragon. So, some of you may know I have been trying my hardest to be more social and leave my house more. That is a difficult task for me because I get really scared of people, which is why going and doing these poetry outings where I'm writing something live is a very good thing for me because I'm interacting with people and I'm doing something on the spot that is scary and helps me grow as a poet and a person, and I love it. So anyway, I'm trying to get less scared of going out with people. So I was like looking online to see like meetups and things in the area, and one of them was dragon boats, and I just want to know what that is. I don't want to be involved because I'm afraid of boats, but what is that? What is that? Anyway, let me know. Tomorrow, yes, I will not be live tomorrow. I will be live in person in Providence, Rhode Island at Waterfire, which starts at sundown, which is about 6:30 p.m. I would love that, Anwar, if just everything around me was pumpkins. Okay, Blade, welcome. Hello in Orlando. I love Florida. Zoe. I went to such a pretty botanical garden there, and there were butterflies everywhere, and it was a really nice time. Okay. Let's see. Your birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday, my friend. Right at the end of September. That's a good time to have a birthday, I feel like. The weather's nice. It's just a good time. Okay. You know what, Leaf? That tracks, and since I can't grow any plants and accidentally, like, one of us has to. Thanks, Mia. Welcome to Friday Night Type Night, where we are typing on everybody's name on this vintage typewriter, which also I happen to do for a living with poetry and letters and things like that. But today we're just typing people's names for funsies. You can park, Carrie, you can park at the Providence Place Mall because it's right across the street. And then if you take the escalators all the way down and then walk through a giant empty hallway that goes towards a hotel, in the center of that, there's another elevator, and that takes you out to the main road, and it's across the street. It's really convoluted. But anyway, so if you do that, I don't know if it's every time or if it's just because I stayed late because I was working. But by the time I leave, parking is free. They have the gate up. So I don't know if that's just, again, because I stay till like the end because I'm working or what. But I have not had to pay for parking twice. Though that is where someone hit my car once and drove away. But other than that... It's the mall, but yeah, that's it's free parking, and if you go early enough where you can just walk around the mall or something, there's nobody out yet. Do you know what I mean? So it hasn't been bad. I wish I knew how to grow little pumpkins. That sounds adorable. Sierra. There we go. Hey, Eric. Oh, Eric, you're gonna have good vibes tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. Those are the rules. We're trying to get to 50 likes and $50 in sales or donations, and also 50 subs. So if any of y'all can help with any of those things, please do. I would be most grateful. We're trying to get to 6,400. And we're at 6,382. So if everyone in here subscribed, we would be at our goal. That's true, Carrie. But the last few times I've been, it's been pretty empty, so it hasn't been bad. All right, so I made this very convoluted. So I realized I forgot to put the date, so I put the paper back up after typing some things, and then in my head I was like, and then I'll put it back down again. But I have ADD, and I forget most things that are in my short-term memory bank. So I wrote like, welcome to, and then I wrote people's names above it and below it, and the dates over here, and the whole paper tonight makes no sense. So we're sort of in an Alice in Wonderland upside down swirled version of the names tonight, but I'm still typing them. All right, Carrie, Carlos, Jeff, thank you. Oh, I got what do you call it? I got like a light, like a book light that goes around your neck, and then you can like move it around, you know. So I got, thanks, Joy. I love you. That was the waving back. Thank you so much. What? Totally forgot what I was saying, but that's me. Okay, we gotta put Joanne's name in red to thank you, and caps. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Crazy. Let me know your name. I'll add it to the typewriter. Hello in Michigan. You know, I've never been there. I like that it looks like a cute little mitten, though, so I feel like I'd like it. I feel like the vibes would be good in the little mitten. Thanks, Crazy. That's very kind. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. I am, of course, terrified. Hi, Moonbug. Oh, you're going to have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. Jonah. Vern. That's a beautiful name. Okay, here we go. That's what your name sounds like should you happen to stumble in my office in the 1940s. Well, assuming I am at a wealthy office, it would be 1949. If not, it would be like later, because that's when the typewriter came out. That was so cute. Who sent me like a little latte? Moonbug. I love it. It was like a little squirrel. Thanks. That's really kind. Okay. Gotta put your name in red, so we can thank you. And caps, because it's fun. Okay. James, Frank. There we go. It was so cute. What is your day job? This is it. And I was going to correct you and say it's a night job, but something about that just doesn't sound right. But anyway, I stream every night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday nights are type night. And then other nights I make wax seal stickers, which look like that. It's the same type of wax that I use to seal envelopes when you order a poem. Thanks, Leaf. That looks so delicious. Looks so good. I love pumpkin. Sorry, we gotta put, I'm gonna put Leaf, just in case you don't want me yelling your name IRL. Oh, you're gonna have good vibes tomorrow too. The best of luck to you, my friend. If your name falls on the typewriter bell, you get even more good vibes than usual. Esther, love that name. Gorgeous. Welcome. Amber. So today I fell off that wagon of like, I'm gonna eat healthier now that I'm back from vacation. And it was like jumping off of a diving board and just really sending it. Because for dinner I had like pizza and french fries and 2 bowls of ice cream and 2 different types of chips. Like I spiraled. So anyway, the long story short, I am like my heart feels like a hummingbird right now with the amount of sugar that I have consumed. So will I be sleeping this evening? No, but it's okay because it was really fun. Ivy. So how was your day? Because I've been working on poetry and I had to do a special order, like rush order card. So I worked on that for a while today to make sure it was perfect because I had to like make a mock-up because it was like custom and then make it. So because I needed to make sure I could make the idea that I had before I made, you know. Anyway, and that is basically the gist of having a small business. Problem solving, but in a fun way. So that is my job. To answer the question that I forgot about and then remembered 20 minutes later, someone asked what my day job is. TreasuredLetter is my full-time job, and we are at day 7. We're at a week of it being my full-time job, so here's to that. Thanks, Joanne. I love it, and I love you. Thank you so much. They help immensely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anwar. How come I can see them? I don't understand, but I'll learn. But also, how come? Mia, thank you, lovely person. Thanks, Amber. Zoe. You have good luck tomorrow, my friend. If your name falls on the typewriter bell, you have good vibes and good luck for the next day. I don't make the rules. I just 100% make the rules. So that's the vibe. I do not have any children, unless you count TreasuredLetter, which is my 5-year-old business. So that is my child. Also, this typewriter. Her name is Mildred. I may be unhinged, but it's not anything that's like hurting anybody, so I think it's fine. That's what we're working with. And this lovely lady will be going with me outside Providence, Rhode Island tomorrow night. Come receive poems that I make from my little brain and give to you live. Stephanie. Which, by the way, anytime I meet someone named Stephanie, they're always super, super nice. So I associate that name with people that are really kind. And I think that's, I just assume. Okay, so my little stuffed animals are falling. All right. Lyric. Hello. Welcome. All right. Did I go for a walk today? I did. And I was like all high and mighty about how I was going to exercise. But then I started sweating and I was like, no, thank you. And I went back inside. It was warmer than I thought. And I was dressed for like cold weather for some unknown reason. Right, Carrie? I really believe it. I haven't met a single Stephanie who's been mean to me in my whole life. Okay. Rodolfo, R-O-D-O-L-F-O. There we go. Don't mess with Anwar ever. My mods love you. Jody, Anwar, Joanne, everyone is lovely. Okay. I know it's super good for you, but I was wearing like a flannel shirt, a t-shirt, and long pants. Like, what was I doing? It was like, I don't know, late 70 degrees. It was very warm for the attire that I thought was warranted because in my head, it's fall and it's going to be cold out. Anyway, I had to change. That's what I thought, Carrie. Okay, so it was craziness. That's really all I have to say. But welcome one and all to Friday Night Type Night. Thanks, Vincent. I went into it. Okay, so again, I told y'all I'm trying to be more social and talk to people. And when I looked online, they said that there's a lot of classes at libraries and stuff. So I walked into a library when I was walking today, and I asked them if they had like a schedule of their classes, and then they just stared at me, and then they were like, you can sign up for this email if you want to. And I was like, thanks so much. And I don't know why it was so awkward, because I was being normal then. I was like, hi, thank you so much. That would be great. I was just wondering like when your classes are. And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, thank you. But like they have classes there. I was really confused and a little flustered, but I'll try again. I get easily flustered talking to people, so I'm trying really hard to work on it. All right. Dorian, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. I don't need classes exactly. It's just that they have different things. Like I know one year they taught like ASL, which is American Sign Language, for free. They have gardening classes. They have like couponing classes. They just have like little get-togethers where you can like make friends and talk to people. So I thought like, oh, maybe I should try that. But the only one they had was like the one going on right now, which is how to keep your like grass on your lawn alive. And I was like, no, thank you. So, so we'll see. Keelan. But I'm trying to make friends in my community and meet people in the Rhode Island area, and maybe even like other business owners. That would be amazing. But overall, I just have like a lot of friends on the internet, some friends IRL, and I'm trying to be braver and get out of my comfort zone and grow and learn to talk to people so that when they ask what I do for a living, I can plug my business and not just stare at them like a deer in headlight. So I'm working on it. Yes, we're trying to get to 50 likes, 50 subs, and $50 in sales or donation. Oh, excuse me, $48 in sales or donations. Those are the goals. Welcome, welcome. So, welcome to anyone who has slept more than 6 hours last night, you lucky ducks. Okay, so that's my first welcome to. Welcome to anyone who loves autumn or fall. Anyone who loves but loses their sunglasses a lot. These are all very specific. No, Anwar. It's a dangerous game we play. Thanks, Danielle. Trying to make sure I spelt your name right. I know. Jody's like, why? But it's because it's so small. I've accidentally clicked people, so that's why y'all are around to help. Love you, love you. Okay, how's my evening going? So good. America, David. There we go. Hello, hello. Yes, I love fall. I'm going to rewatch the first season of Wednesday, and then so I can watch the second season and have it be more fun and like, I don't remember that much, you know? I'm going to keep watching Good Witch. I watched all the movies. I'm watching the show a bit. I'm going to watch, what's that movie? It was a book. It's about witches. But it's like benign. It's not scary. It's just cute. It's very Halloween vibes. I can't think of it right now, but I will. How old am I? 673. My birthday is in April, and I told Dan that I knew what I wanted for my birthday this year, and he looked horrified because we just got back from vacation and my birthday's not till April. So that's correct. Oh, if Joanne says it's good, that means it's good because we have like very similar tastes. Good Witch is a TV show that I'm watching, but it was like 8 movies or something, but I didn't know. So I watched the first episode of the TV show and was like, who are these people? Watched the whole episode, which was like, I don't know, an hour and a half or something, and then found out that there were 8 previous movies or something like that. So then I had to go and watch those, but I already knew what happened. It was foolish. But it's a very, very light show. Nothing bad will ever happen kind of show. Paul, love you. Welcome. Your birthday's in November. That's exciting. Thanks, Crazy. That's very kind. Thanks, Fern. Okay. Charmed. Ooh. I heard there's 2 of those, and the movie I was thinking of was Practical Magic. How did you know that? The one I just said was a book, but that was the movie I was gonna watch. Anyway, I was really excited because I'm going on vacation for a couple days to New York in November, and I found out that there was I love tea, the beverage. Anyway, so I had to think about that, but mostly the beverage. Anyway, I found out that there was a place called the Cauldron, and they had like high tea, but it had like wands and smoke, and it was magical, and I was so excited to go when I found out that they closed, the place closed down. So now I have to find somewhere else to have a lovely cup of tea and maybe some magic on the side. We'll find out. I read the book first, and then I watched the movie after, and I enjoyed both. You're in North Carolina? That's amazing. We're basically neighbors. I'm in Rhode Island. Turning 31. That's exciting. It's a good year. I talk about years like they're vintages of wines. I don't really know anything about wines or years, but I feel like that's a good one. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, my welcome twos. We've got anyone who slept more than 6 hours last night because I'm jealous of you. Anyone who loves autumn, anyone who loves but continuously loses their sunglasses all the time, and then you're like late because you're looking for them every day. Anyway, that one's very specific to me, if you couldn't tell. I love my sunglasses. I lose them constantly. So our goal for today is $48 in sales or donations, 50 likes, and 50 subs. If you can help with any of those, be my guest. It would be much appreciated. Your girl has got many goals for Treasured Letter coming up. So it'd be really helpful because there's certain investments I have to do for the business to keep going. So we're trying to cover those. But I can't tell you about them yet because I haven't announced it yet. All right, carrying on. You know what, Amanda? You're 100% right. I have like 30 pairs of scissors, and at one given time, I can only find one. And it's always a different pair. It makes no sense. Ah, what a great line leaf. Did I find a wagon? I looked on Facebook Marketplace, like y'all had suggested for like a heavy duty, nice wagon. But like, why? Tell me why a used wagon was like $55. That seems too much. It made me wonder if I need to look up how much the new wagons are, because that feels like, what is the wagon, like $500 on its own? I don't understand. So anyway, I'll have to look into that. But in the meantime, I got some temporary business cards for tomorrow. Then the actual business cards I ordered are coming on Wednesday, I think. I'm looking into a wagon. Right now I got some lights. I got a little pink light that goes around my neck. Yeah, tomorrow I'm ready to make wonderful poems for anyone who's interested. It's pay what you want because there is a chance that I stare at you like a deer in headlight in fear. But I'm working on it. All right. Poppy, it is, oh, Poppy. I wanted to get one of those, so I'm going to be doing a craft show in December, so it would be helpful if I had one of those really heavy-duty wagons that you can pull over like literally anything, in this case cobblestones. but it's like a specific type of, it can't be like a cute little red wagon. Do you know what I mean? It has to be like a heavy duty thing that I can pull and not hurt myself. Did I check the weather? Yes. At first it was saying that it was going to rain, and now it's saying that it's partly cloudy and just like a little bit of clouds in the picture now, so it's looking good. Relic. I don't know what that means, Polo, but I'm gonna put your name in here because I haven't added it yet, and you're gonna have good vibes for tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter, Val. All right, so did I mention who I am or what I do? I don't remember, but I make letters and custom poems for people. And then I type them out on this typewriter, and I seal the envelope with wax after putting rose petals inside and tying a little twine bow on it. So with that in mind, this is the typewriter. This is what it looks like. I will be bringing it with me tomorrow. That's what the inside looks like. It's a solid beast and I love it. Okay. You know what? I thought about that, Joanne, and I have an umbrella and I bought a hook to like hook onto things in case, but I cannot find the hook, which is crazy because it's about this big. And anyway, I don't know what I'd hook it onto anyway, but if it starts to rain, my typewriter is the heart of my business, so I would immediately cover it and run away. So I wouldn't be able to like wait it out anywhere because the typewriter can't deal with mugginess. Thank you so much, Eric. Okay, wait, we got to put Eric's name in. I have to be extra careful when I add Eric's name because I might go on autopilot and write my own name because my name is Erica Taylor and our names are spelt the same except for the A. So I have to like really hyper focus so I don't go on like airplane mode or whatever. I don't know, autopilot. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Y'all, our goal is $43 in sales or donations. Thank you so much. Okay, so I put it back on black. I put everybody that donates, I put their name in red. Can you see it? So I can thank them properly after we finish the stream. All right, so Brian, welcome. I wish that I remembered water on this stream, but I didn't. So I was also nervous because I thought about it and I thought this moves the table because it consistently moves around when you type. And I thought if I drop water, I will sob. So then I forgot about it. So no water on this stream. So if I lose my voice, don't worry about it. It's fine. All right, so, oh, I got this ring. It's really cute. That is my souvenir from Italy, and I keep playing with it. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, it's because it's new and it's fun to play with. All right, so I know, although I know Andrew said that he was going away for like a month to be alone in a cabin in the woods. So I don't know if that's still part of that. All right, so where were we? Hello, hello. Thanks, David. Y'all are so lovely. I am so grateful. Okay, so welcome to anyone who loves pumpkins. Welcome to anyone who has like a cute fluffy dog. I am learning piano on my own now. So it is harder, but I'm still working on it. Bilski. Welcome. What kind of dog? Wait. So you'll notice that when I type on like a computer, I'm typing like this. You'll notice when I'm typing on this, I'm like intentionally typing with just like my index fingers. And that is because if I type any faster, the typewriter can't keep up because she's from the 40s. So it'll start skipping. So when I write poems live, there's a lot of skipping because I'm writing directly from my head, so I'm typing too fast. I have to really be intentional and try and type as slowly as possible, but it's very difficult. As you know, I was a very, very normal child, obviously. So my extended family had a Springer Spaniel, and they were like, what should we name it? And me being like, I don't know, 5 or something, was like, we should name it Dominique. And they were like, all right. So anyway, I was a very normal kid and not totally obsessed with vintage things, even at a young age. So anyway, we had a dog named Dominique. Can you tell me why I'm obsessed with a cartoon character? Absolutely. Because they're great. Hope that clears that up. Another great movie to watch is The Lake House. I don't know that. Is it scary? I'm not ready to be, like, I'm not prepared to be scared. Any new poetry books you're reading? Tragically for me, I haven't been able to do a lot of, I'm going to say fun reading. I've been reading a book about psychology for reasons going on with my life. I've been editing a book for someone else because I do that. And I've been working on my own poetry book. So I haven't been able to do a lot of like fun reading, but I do love reading. Thanks, David. My profile is my dog. Okay. Oh yeah, it's cute. Just a little peanut. Okay. Hi, Mikey. Welcome. I always wanted to be a cartoon character. One, because I think being a voice actor would be really fun. I like the idea that you can like do well and act, and also nobody knows you and you don't really have to talk to anybody, and you can be famous but nobody will know. I like that vibe. But also I like the idea of just wearing the same thing every single day and just being a little cartoon. That's true. That was a cool read, Jody. Hi, Dan. Welcome. Thank you. Y'all are so kind. Thanks, Polly. So, I type out letters and poetry and things like that for a living, seal the envelope with wax. This is an example, but like so. And everyone wanted to see the typewriter, so we started having Friday night type nights, which is this. But on the other nights, I do make wax seal stickers. So this is a sticker made out of wax. And I have many all around me. So that's why. Joe. Oh, Joe, you're going to have really good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. Cutler. That's what your name sounds like typed out in the 40s. Jacob. We got our goal. Ooh, we did. Thank you. Our goal was 50 likes, 50 subs, and $50 in sales or donations. We got our first goal, which is 50 likes. Now our next goal is, hold on, I have to do some light math, which both of you and I know that I cannot do. So by me, I mean you. Please help. Oh, no, I can do this math. 7 subs. Our goal is 7 subscribers and $43 in sales or donations. Let's write Brooklyn in. I wanted to take a calligraphy class. Anyway, but there's only one person in Rhode Island that I could find that offers it, and she would only offer it once a year, and I could never seem to do it. So I'm really hoping next year she offers it and I can take a class for fun. JRL, welcome. I like the italicized kind of, it's sort of like you'd see a wedding invite. It's not really like heavy calligraphy. It's easier to read, but pretty. I did my very best to put that on that card that I made today. It was so tough. That's why I made the mock-up first. That's lovely. Yeah, there's so many different types and styles of calligraphy. It is gorgeous. I don't know about that, but welcome. So, where were we? Welcome to let's see. Anyone who loves to read. Oh, and loves like cozy places. Because it doesn't matter what you're reading, fiction, nonfiction, comics, web comics, graphic novels, I don't care what you're reading. If you enjoy cozy vibes, welcome, me too. Molly. Molly, you are going to have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. What do I love to read? Like cheesy romance. Things that seem highly improbable. What do you like to read? Anyone who loves kittens, absolutely. I love you. I love you. Max, there we go. Is that a mechanical typewriter? So, this is a traveling typewriter from 1949, and it has no electronics, as you see. The typewriters that you see that start in like, I want to say the 80s or so, are gigantic. I have one. It is the size of the top of my like dresser, and I hate it. It can't fit on any table. It is so enormously large. So I like any like manual, old kind of vintage typewriters like this. Make me very happy. So if you have one and you want to send it to me, my P.O. box is in it's in my bio. I'm shameless with this, but like I love them. Anyway, so this is how I type out all of the letters and poetry for people. And if you would like your own, it is TreasuredLetter.com. And there is a link on my page where you can see all the things. The ink ribbon is totally a-okay. It's not hard to replace. You can buy it on Amazon. There are better places to buy it, like office supply stores, or better yet, typewriter shops, or people hand make them, that kind of thing. But this ink is, I'm gonna stand up and show you because I'm not that strong. But can you see it is two-toned? So when I hit the lever that is right here, can you see right there? There's a little switch. When you hit that switch, it changes from red to black. Can you see it? Anytime someone donates, I make it in red caps. So I love that. Are you supposed to go back and forth? No, because it makes black ink transfer onto the red ribbon. But I don't use it for anything else, and it's my typewriter, so I do what I want. But that is how you swap in between this little switch here. And from 1949, it's a traveling typewriter, which means it's about 12 pounds. It came in a linen carrying case that looks like an old luggage. But because it's from the 40s, it is not reliable. The only thing that was helpful is that it has these rails on it. Right, my fingers are right there. Those kind of metal rails right there. In the carrying case, there are metal hooks that slide in to hold it in place along those rails. So, the freedom button just releases the caps lock. And there is a like dollar and cents. There's like a cents button, but there's no like, let's see, what is it missing? Things that we use now. There's no number 1. I use a lowercase l. There's no exclamation point. I use a, what do I use? A period and a comma over it. Things like that. If there was purple ink, I absolutely would. Oh, David, you're reading everything. That's awesome. Thanks, Patrick. Patrick? Yes, the exclamation point, I will show you. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but right there is a comma with a period underneath. Like I do a period and then a backspace and a comma over it. And that's how I mimic an exclamation point, because it doesn't exist on here, because apparently we weren't allowed until later. Okay. I love this with all of my heart, so I shall never be parted with it. Thanks, Shelley. Shelley. Okay, so Daniel. Oh, Daniel, you're gonna have good vibes and good luck tomorrow. The typewriter has deemed it so. Your name fell on the typewriter bell, which is like the cutest noise ever. So if you're ever in Japan and you hear an adorable bell like that, I just want you to know that that means you're about to get hit by a bicycle. They have like the sweetest little bells, a little bit louder than this typewriter, but it means you're in the way. On many occasions, I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, God. So be aware that they're not messing around. Anyway, back on track. That is crazy, Victor. Can you imagine if I won $424 million? That is a stupid amount of money. Every animal shelter in this state would just be fully funded. But anyway, back on track. All right, so our goal for today is, I can't believe we got so many likes. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to 80 likes, 75, 80, be brave, 80 likes and $43 in sales or donations and 4 subs. So there's more than 4 people in here. Help a lady out. Back on track. 80 seems brave, right, Jody? I think 75 seems like it's pushing it. 80 seems absolutely unattainable. So that's what we're going for, because I'm trying to teach myself that the only limits I have are self-limiting beliefs. So here we are. Victor. Sasha. Welcome. Maggie. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I am having a wonderful day. Rebecca. And how was your day? I hope it was really good. Would I go back in time to the 80s or 90s? So fashion-wise, yes. Maybe level of naivety of what's to come, perhaps yes. Diet and food-wise, no. I love food. And as somebody who's vegan, I'm well aware that back then I probably wouldn't have been able to eat anything. So I am someone who really loves food. I am just extremely food motivated, basically a golden retriever. So that is a factor. Would you go back in time? I think I would go back to the 40s and collect all the typewriters like a crazy person. No, I think that I belong in this era. Lest I'm burned at the stake, y'all. Okay. Do I miss Italy? Yes. It was the most beautiful, delicious, magnificent, unique place that I've been. I loved it. Everyone was so kind. The level of hospitality I received there was second to none. People were so kind, so generous. Everywhere I went, everyone just went really above and beyond what I'm used to. And I don't know if it's just because I'm from New England and we're known as like New York and Boston and stuff. We're just known to be like a little bit rude, a little bit edgy. But nobody was like that there. It was crazy. Everyone was so nice. And I was like, thank you. What? So I miss it terribly, mostly because the food was so good. What is my favorite food? Probably chips. I really love potatoes. I don't know what my favorite food is, but right now I really like iced tea and like chips. Not a healthy choice. I love all food though. Curtain abrupt, yes. I'm trying not to be like we're known to be terrible. Just yelling at people driving, but like that is true. So, but yeah, everybody was really nice. And the food was so good. I cried so much. Like I was so excited and I was desperately trying not to just like sob. Only one time I was like walking around Florence and Dan was FaceTiming his mom being like, look how pretty it is. And she was like, where's Erica? And he was like, she can't come to the phone right now. And he starts panning away and his mom was like, is she okay? And he just shows me and I'm sobbing. She was like, what's wrong? And I was like, it's really pretty here. I could not. It was days of it being so gorgeous everywhere we went. I just lost it. If you're wondering, I'm a very emotional lady, okay? John, welcome. What types of chips? Right now, I'm obsessed with like, they're like kind of like Pringles, but like fancier, but not really. They're just probably, I don't know. They're yummy. They're like barbecue and regular one, but I'm obsessed with like thin chips right now. But it vacillates to answer your question. I just like them. But there, I had the best pizza ever. And it was labeled as like pinza, which was like a Roman style pizza, I guess. I'm not familiar, but it was really super good. Thanks, Rebecca. You're lovely. Typewriter. Tonight is Friday night typewriter night, although I do have the attention span where I do forget. So you go. I love it so much. Love the typewriter. The clickety clicking is my favorite. Iced tea is not a food, that's true. And really chips aren't, you know. But thanks, Grumpy. If you want to let me know your name, I'll add it to today's list. I don't know what we call it. Okay, so actual food that I love, I don't know, everything. Sushi, curry, burgers and fries, pasta. I mean, it's fake. I don't eat meat, but it's still. I love everything. I love food. Chips are yummy, though. Anything potato, I'm here for. It's a thought that counts, David. I do have a website, and it is TreasuredLetter.com. If you would like anything made by me sent to you, that is where you can find it. Also, if you don't need anything but you want to be supportive, there's an option on there to sponsor a giveaway. And what that means is we make wax seal stickers on a live stream and then give it away in your honor, and somebody in the stream wins. So it like makes their day and just fosters a lovely sense of community here. So that is also an option if you are not in need of anything but want to like support what I do and also help me continue to do that and bring that to others. So that's what that is. I like spinach. I grew up on spanakopita, which is Greek spinach pie. Highly recommend. Delicious. Yes, please check out my website. I would love that. Okay, and if you know of anything in New York City that I should look into in terms of food, let me know. And I will do that. Okay, so let's see. It's so good, Joanna. Mondays are back to 1 p.m. West Virginia. That's amazing. That means that that's what time it is for me, too. Sam. All right. Welcome to anyone who loves to go out for dinner. Anyone who shops for groceries like it is your job. These are my very random welcome tos today. I love tea. I like the smell of coffee, but I don't drink it. I like the vibes, but I love tea. Is there anyone not from the US here today? I don't know. I love coffee. Doesn't it just smell lovely? It's such a good vibe. I am from the US. I am in Rhode Island. And I know a lot of people from YouTube are kind of all over the world, which I think is super cool. So where are y'all from? You let me know. Our goal for today is to try and get 80 likes. We adjusted it. 80 likes, $43 in sales or donations, and 4 subs. What was it? 2 subs. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hello, Ricardo. Thank you for being here. Harley. That sounds like it could be dangerous, Amanda, because like the more that I'm in the grocery store, the more likely I'm like, well, I'll just pick this up for me while I'm here. And that's dangerous for me. That's fair, Carrie. Too much of a good thing. That makes sense. Regal. Thanks, John. Appreciate y'all. And we're trying to get 2 subs and 3 likes and $43 in sales or donations, and then we'll have made every goal for today. And just as a reminder, I will not be live tomorrow. I know I stream every night, but tomorrow I will be live in person making poetry for strangers or anyone who comes to say hello. And then we'll no longer be a stranger at Waterfire in Providence, Rhode Island. If you are available and you would like to come say hello, that would be amazing. James, you shall have good luck tomorrow, my friend. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. Where can we say hello? I will be at Providence, Rhode Island Waterfire at sundown tomorrow, which is Saturday the 27th. And I think it starts at like 6:30, 6:45, something like that, because that's around sundown. And I'll be live making poetry there. It's pay what you want, because I'm still scared to set a price, because I'm still learning not to panic in the face of people staring directly into my soul while I write poetry for them. But I am really improving. I was so proud of myself last time. I reread some of the poems and was like, who wrote this? Not me. Basically, I'm just blacking out from the anxiety. And then when I read the poem, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. So I'm really super proud. But a sample of a poem that I wrote, just a little poem, is here if you like. But poems from then, I think I just took pictures of some of them, but I give them all out to the people that order them. But this is called Light in the Dark, and it goes like this. Remember, there is a single firefly making his way through the darkness. Instead of lamenting the darkness, he himself becomes a beacon, an adaptable guiding light, bringing warmth and a feeling of comfort to all those who encounter him. He reminds me of you, and for this, I am grateful. Now, if you ask for a poem while it's live and you say, just surprise me, I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth either. So please join me for that fun. And if I make enough to pay my bills, that is a plus. We shall see. But the point is the journey. The point is the growth, getting used to that level of anxiety, embracing it, growing as a person, getting wildly outside of my comfort zone. That is the point of the endeavor. If I can make money while doing it, great. But if not, I'm still extremely proud, because I am terrified of people. So scared. So, we shall see, but I will be live tomorrow night, sundown. Be there, or don't. Oh, we made it to 80 likes. Thank you. Y'all are lovely, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I just spelled my own business name wrong. Girl. back on track. This is what we typed today. And what I was typing was, thank you all for your lovely support. I appreciate you. Love and good vibes. Sincerely, Erica Taylor at Treasured Letter. So special thanks to everyone who has donated this evening, which is Joanne, Leaf, Moonbug, Eric, and then Julian again. So thank you all so very much. And I did add the date up here. Then there's some confusion in the middle, but it's fine. This is all of the absolutely beautiful people that came to say hello tonight. I'm so grateful for all of you. Where's Jody? So, okay, so basically, I was writing from here, welcome to, and those are the first people that came in. Then I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to write the date. So I went back up here, and then I started writing here. So there's names in the middle and then names underneath again. It's chaos. But you know what? That is a very good depiction of my brain. Chaos. But yes. Hi, Lucas. I'm Erica Taylor. Welcome. Anyway, if anyone is in the New England area and would like to say hello, I will be live out in public like a totally normal, well-adjusted person at sundown tomorrow night, which is Saturday the 27th, at Providence, Rhode Island Waterfire, right across the street from the mall. And sometimes people are like, how do I find you? But there's a giant circle of fire at the end or beginning, I don't know which you want to call it, right near the mall. And I am right there, so you will see me, should you so desire. Yes, and the focus is on teachers. I'm hoping there's a donation somewhere that I can donate some. We'll find out. Thanks, David. I hope that there are people there because I know as the weather gets a little bit chillier, there will be less and less. But since it was really hot today, I think maybe that'll be fine. I was a little bit nervous because the low temperature was like 61 or 62, and I'll be sitting there like not moving around at night. So hopefully I'm not chilly. I'll bring some layers. I'll be good. But come say hello. I would love to write you a poem. It is my honor to do so, and I love it very much. So thank you for joining me for another Friday night type night. And I put with poet Erica Taylor today because I'm trying to have more confidence and also acknowledge the fact that this is what I do for a living to myself. All of y'all know already, but my little brain does not. So I'm working on that. Thank you, Brad. Y'all are lovely. Thank you so much. Our goal for today is $42 in sales or donations. So if you or anyone you know would like a custom card or some poetry written just for you, or really anything at all, stickers, jewelry, merch, it's TreasuredLetter.com. So there's no stream tomorrow. I will be live making poetry in public like a real person. But so I will be at that event. But if you would like to say hello, come say hi in person, or I will be streaming on Sunday at 10:30 at night. But mostly, even if the event didn't go as late as it's going to anyway, by the time I'm streaming, so by the time I get home, it will be past when I was going to stream. Last time I got home at about 1 in the morning, midnight 1. But even if it didn't, my little brain is spent after writing about 50 poems and talking to that many people. I am delirious. So your girl will be whimsically insane. But happy. So I love what I do, and I do what I love, and I'm very lucky to do so. So if you would like to come say hello, Treasure Letter will be live at Waterfire tomorrow night in Providence, Rhode Island. It was so crazy, Sam. I counted it and I wrote, I think it was like 40 something poems in a couple hours. I was like, what happened? But I was really proud of myself, but also shook to my core that I was capable of doing that. I was like, who is she? So I'm hoping to continue that because it made me so happy. Really felt like I found a calling. So anyway, if you would like to support, TreasuredLetter.com. There's a link tree on my page. There's a donation link on there, a wish list, my website, contact button, sponsor a giveaway, see my PO box. Everything's on that one website. So it was crazy, Joanne. I was really proud of myself because I don't say that lightly because I am not very good at being proud of myself. So I was thrilled. But anyway, have the most wonderful night. It's midnight. I'm going to go turn into a little pumpkin. Thanks, Casey. But I will see you back on Sunday. Unless you're in the area or want to fly to be in the area, it's a lovely event. It's called Providence Waterfire, and it is in Rhode Island. And it is very sweet. You can go on a gondola ride and pretend you're in Italy. But anyway, sweet dreams. Thank you for being here and joining me for another episode of Friday Night Type Night. I love y'all and I love this community. And I am just so happy that it has become something where just kind people gather and congregate and support one another. What a lovely thing. I'm hoping to build this community more and more so that the world can feel a little bit kinder. And once I am getting more and more comfortable writing poetry in public, I hope to travel with y'all and bring Treasure Letter around, bring some kindness with me. So, sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. And we didn't make our goal for tonight, but we will try again tomorrow. Love y'all. Good night. Wish me luck tomorrow.